All right, welcome out here to the Student Activities Center here out at Stevens Point, Pacelli tonight. The Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals playing host here tonight to the Adams Friendship Green Devils here tonight on a Tuesday night here in January. Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. They have complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. So, of course, the Stevens Point Pacelli girls coming off a very impressive victory last Friday night down in Wisconsin Rapids. They played just a phenomenal game of basketball against, I believe, by all counts, one of the top ranked Division 5 teams in Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. They came out of there with a very impressive, hard-fought 59-54 victory, and that was last Friday night. That was kind of the girls-boys doubleheader. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption girls and the Wisconsin Rapids Assumption boys were playing host over there at the Wisconsin Rapids Assumption High School. And again, the boys came out of there victorious as well. But Pacelli, the girls, now 8-2 on this somewhat young season, although we're about 10 games into the season already. And they are 8-2 on the overall portion of their season here, 3-0 in conference play. Almond Bancroft also 3-0 in the CW South Conference. So a couple of teams who were set to go at each other back just before the Christmas break back on, I think it was December 19th. Of course, that was postponed until January 20th, if I'm correct. And that was going, you certainly know that'll be a good game, no doubt about it. But Adams Friendship on the other side of the ledger here, they come in with an overall record tonight of 5-7. They play out of that South Central Conference. Teams like Mauston and Wisconsin Dells, they were 1-0 in conference play. They are head coached by Ben Pease and assisted by Mike Pease here, looks like. We will get our national anthem here. Again, our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. We'll get our public address announcer to we'll get our national anthem here. We'll get our starting lineups. And we will be underway here in just a few moments here out at the Student Activities Center here tonight on Zaleski Sports. That's much better.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pacelli Student Activity Center for tonight's non-conference girls basketball game between the Green Devils of Adams Friendship High School and your Pacelli Cardinals. A special welcome to our friends from Adams Friendship. We remind you that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when the proper respect is given to everyone. Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. Pacelli, Adams Friendship, and the WIAA, thank you for your cooperation. We now ask all to please stand. Lord, we ask your guidance and blessings on tonight's game, the players, coaching staffs, officials, and fans. Help us to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and remember that all of our abilities are a gift from you. And when the game is done, grant safe travel home to all. In your name, amen. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask all to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, back out here at the Student Activities Center. Here, the national anthem underway. We'll get our starting lineups here, starting first with the Green Devils here of Adams Friendship. Gwen Grancy, number 3. Molly Johnson, the junior, number 10. Bianca Smith, a freshman here, number 12. Piper Moyer, number 14, the freshman. And McKenna Kirsenlohr rounding out the starting lineup here. She is a junior forward, head coached by Ben Pease. We'll get our starting lineups now here for Pacelli. Haley Siseski, the sophomore, number 3. Sophomore Jaden Zdroik, number 22. Senior Kaylin Yenter, number 24. Junior Sammy Sankey, number 30. And Ella Van Order rounds out the starting lineup here, number 33. The junior here for Stevens Point Pacelli, Maddie Pionic, not playing tonight, it looks like, maybe in street clothes. So a slightly different look, but still the same Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals team here. Yeah, as we mentioned in our Auto Select pregame show here, they are 8-2 overall, 3-0 in CW South Conference play, coming averaging nearly 67 points per game as a team, head coached by Allison Smaglick. And the jump, and that will be won by Adams Friendship here. That's McKenna Kirsenlohr. Down over to Molly Johnson. Johnson up with it. Rebounded by Piper Moyer down low. Goes inside, going to be tangled up down low. We're going to get a jump basketball. And it will be Pacelli basketball. Home Furniture, fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture, with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. So down low, and we are going to get a foul, and that will send Kaylin Yenter to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never ever happened. So first foul here, that's on Gwen Grancy. Yenter's first. Unable to convert on that. She will get a second here from the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Yenter's up and good. 1 of 2 on that sequence. Pacelli with the early 1-0 lead here. 7 just inside the first 30 seconds of this one here. It's Bianca Smith up top. Bianca down over to Molly Johnson. Swing pass cross court to Kirsenlohr. Gets it down low, and Gwen Grancy unable to hang on to it, so it'll go back Stevens Point Pacelli basketball here. As we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, Adams Friendship 5-7 overall, 1-0 in that South Central Conference. Jaden Zdroik takes it in. Nice take by Zdroik. Gets her own rebound, unable to snag that, and it goes back over to Adams Friendship. That's Molly Johnson bringing it up here for the Green Devils. Over to Bianca Smith. Back over to Johnson. Pacelli perhaps in a 2-3 possibly. Down into Piper Moyer. Back over to long pass out to Bianca Smith. So a lot of all taken in. Pretty nice take there, but it comes up short. Haley Sethke the rebound here up to Jaden Zdroik. Zdroik looking for Ella Van Order down low. It'll go back to Adams Friendship now. The Pizarski Funeral Home. Pizarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Place your trust in Pizarski Funeral Homes, this 4th generation local business with locations in Stevens Point and in Plover. So Johnson over to Bianca Smith. Three ball thought about it for a second, back over to Kersenlohr. And ball turned over here. It's 15:57 here in the early goings. A varsity game only tonight. There was no JV game. A slightly earlier start here tonight down at the Student Activities Center here. Sammy Smith from the corner, count it. And Sammy Smith on the board, her first 2 points. Pacelli out front, 3-0 early goings here. Smith over, cross court over to Johnson. Johnson back over to Kersenlohr. Three ball on the way. This is long. Pretty nice rebound there by Bianca Smith. Van Order comes out of there with it. Nice turnaround jumper, unable to convert on that. And they'll say Adams Friendship basketball. Culligan Water specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. So 3-0 our score, 3 minutes into this one here. Tipped away by Zdroik. It'll stay down here. We're going to get a foul. Let's see what it is on. I think they're maybe going to get Sankey on that one. That'll be Sammy's first personal, first team foul here for Pacelli. Both teams with one foul apiece here early goings. Swings it out to Piper Moyer. Moyer over to Kersenlohr. Three ball is up. Misses short. Jaden Zdroik with a nice rebound. Zdroik looking to try to push it here, and was that one off? So Pacelli will be back in action this Friday. They'll be at Pittsville. It's a 7 o'clock game, and then they will be hosting Tri-County next Tuesday, the 14th. Kick out to Johnson. We're going to get a travel and a turnover here induced by the Pacelli girls. So it'll be Pacelli ball, 14:28 here to go in this opening half of play. Adams Friendship looks to maybe be in a 2-3 also perhaps. Van Order three ball on the way, in and out. Nice rebound there by Zdroik. Zdroik kicks it out to Haley Zashewski, unable to convert on that jumper, but kept alive by Sankey. Down low into Yenter, and we're going to get a foul, and that'll send Kaylin Yenter to the Serpro Jamie Wenzel free throw line here. You could call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro or the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Her second visit here to the free throw line. She will get a pair. Piper Moyer picks that foul up, her first. Yenter converts on her first of two. Yenter's second attempt is up, and it is good. So Yenter, perfect 2 of 2 on that sequence. 3 of 4 here tonight from the cherry stripe for Kaylin. She has 3 points here to lead all scorers. Johnson controls it up top. Cross court over to Smith. Nearly turned over there. Johnson going in with it. Zdroik there, cut it off. He's going to go all the way coast to coast and score it for Jaden Zdroik. Extending the lead now, 7-0 here. Johnson to bring it up for the Green Devils. Crosses it over to Smith. Back up to Johnson. That's Ellie Schwabe on the corner there. Three ball on the way, long three. Misses. Haley Zashewski with a nice rebound up to Yenter. Nice pass up to Van Order. Some good basketball there. So Van Order scoring that. 9-0 early goings here. 13:05 to go in this one. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You are listening to and watching high school girls basketball, brought to you in part from our friends from Hoff Favor Realty. Back here in just a few moments.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, back out here. 13:05 here to go in this opening half. Pacelli with a commanding 9-0 lead here thus far. Some very unselfish basketball here. Again, as we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, they are 8-2 overall. And as we mentioned, they will be back in action at Pittsville on Friday. Certainly lots of basketball here tonight left. Pacelli applying a little bit of backcourt pressure, we'll say here. It's Morgan Pear here. And picked off by Zdroik. Zdroik going to go all the way and score it, so that's Jaden Zdroik. Now up to 4 points for the Cardinals. And we'll get a foul here. We'll see. So Haley Sashevsky, the foul there, her first personal team foul, number 2. Both teams with a couple of fouls apiece here. Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 3-ball corner pocket misses long. That was Gwen Grancy. Tracked down by Morgan Pear. And Lexi Koenig's going and score it for Lexi Koenigs, who just checked into the game here just a few moments ago here for Pacelli. Her first 2 points of the game. So it's been all Pacelli in this one here thus far. Schwabe over to Bianca Smith, who misses in and out, rebounded by Haley Shevsky there, up to Jaden Zdroik. Corner into Van Order, 3-ball on the way, and count it for Ella Van Order. Van Order with 5 points now. Ella the junior. Down into Smith. Gets it over to Morgan Pear. It's Kurzenlohr there. Back over to Smith. Smith jump shot on the way, misses in and out. Tipped out of there, pulled away from Jaden Zdroik. Zdroik, nice pass over to Koenigs. Unable to convert on the layup. And it will be Adams Friendship basketball. Sammy Sankey checks back in here. Checking in for Ella Van Order. Over to Ellie Schwabe into Morgan Pear. Back over to Schwabe. Out about it for a second. Gets it into Smith. Smith, 7-8-footer there, misses. And we're going to get a jump basketball here. It'll stay Adams Friendship. So McKenna Kurzenlohr will inbound it here for the Green Devils. Taking it inside, nice pass down low. Blocked by senior Kaylin Yenter. Nice block there by the senior. Yenter over to Zdroik, gets it down low, nice pass. Nice teamwork there, that's Haley Zashevsky now with 2 points, a recipient of that nice pass there by Jaden Zdroik. Pacelli extends this lead now 18-0. Bianca Smith, long pass out of the reach of Ellie Schwabe and turned over here. We had a couple subs coming in here. That is Piper Moyer as well as Molly Johnson checking in. Checking in for Bianca Smith as well as Ellie Schwabe. So Pacelli with Sankey, Zdroik, Koenigs, Zashevsky, and Yenter on the floor now. Sankey misses short. Rebound by Piper Moyer. Moyer looking to try to push it a little bit. And some good defense there. So Pacelli comes out of there. Nice pass down low. Zashevsky unable to convert on that. Allman, beg your pardon, Adams Friendship doing everything they can try to get their first points on the board here in this one. And a turnover here and goes back to Pacelli. Ella Van Order checks in here for Lexi Koenigs. Saindon Carpet One. Saindon Carpet One on Post Road in Plover is here to floor you with the best in all of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you flooring to the next level. That's Saindon Carpet One. Van Order long cross-court pass down into Zdroik, down low into Yenter. And a put back there by Haley Zashevsky. Haley now with 4 points for the Cardinals. Adams Friendship has not been able to get on the scoreboard just yet. Nice pass down low, and Piper Moyer scoring the first 2 points here for the Green Devils. So 20-2 is our score, 8:43 to go in this first half. Down low into Zashevsky, unable to convert that. Rebounded by Moyer. Moyer going down low with it and finding Morgan Pear. Adams Friendship now with 4. Van Order 3 ball in and out. Nice rebound there by Sankey. Well, right there to poke that one away is Gwen Grancy for the Green Devils. Three ball in and out. Zdroik hustling for that one. Showing some good. Nice pass down into Yenter, and she will go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line for her third trip to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. She'll get a pair here. And Yenter converting on that one. She's 4 of 5 here from the line. And it is good, so she is 5 of 6 now from the line. Lexi Koenig checking back in here for the Cardinals in relief of Yenter. Cross court in. Sankey nearly picking that one off. Koenig's playing some good hustle defense there. It'll stay Adams Friendship basketball. So Smith inbounded here. 22-4 our score, 7:39 to go in this opening half. You've got 3 ball on the way. Nearly rattled in, rebounded, and Van Order comes out of there for the Cardinals. Strike over to Sankey. Nice pass there to Koenigs, the cutting Koenigs. And Koenigs now with 4 points here. Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. We'll take a brief commercial pause, timeout called. You're listening to and watching high school girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
All right, we are back here. 7:05 here in this first half of play. Pacelli with a commanding lead here. 24-4 is our score here. So Stroik will bring it up here for the Cardinals. Over to Koenigs. Back into Zdroik up top. Surveying the floor here over to Sammy Sankey. 3-ball on the way, in and out. And rebounded there by Molly Johnson for the Green Devils. Picks up her dribble over to Bianca Smith. Down low, down nice, pretty nice pass down in there to Piper Moyer. Piper now with 4 points for the Green Devils. Sankey over to Zdroik. Sankey thought about it for a second. One dribble over to Koenigs, over to Zdroik. Jump shot on the way. And a nice rebound there by Piper Moyer. Out front to the running Bianca Smith, just a little bit out of her grasp. Kaylin Yenter will check back in here. She'll relieve Haley Sashevsky now. So you've got Yenter, Van Order, Koenigs, Zdroik, and Sankey on the floor now here for Pacelli. Down into Koenigs, jump shot on the way, misses short. And it will stay Pacelli basketball. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Koenigs over to Sankey. Nice bounce pass into Van Order there down low. Van Order finds herself in a tough spot. And they'll say all ball. Nice defense there by Zdroik. And back to Pacelli. Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Van Order, Sankey trying to get it to Zdroik. Zdroik staying with it. Nice job there by Jaden Zdroik, the sophomore. Out into Sankey. Sankey bounces it in down to Yenter down low and score it for Kaylin Yenter. Kaylin now with 7 points here in this opening half. 5 of those at the free throw line tonight. Koenigs hustling there to tip that one away. Just under the 5-minute mark here. Pacelli boys in action over in Plainfield at Tri-County. About a 25-mile jaunt down south on 39. So Bianca Smith scoring that one, her first 2 of the game here. 8 points on the board for Adams Friendship now. Koenig's on the way to Zdroik. Johnson swings it over to Schwabe. Schwabe gonna miss that one short. It'll go Pacelli basketball here. Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. So 4:15 in this first half here. We'll get a timeout called here. Coach Smeglik will call a timeout. We'll take a brief commercial pause, and we'll be right back here. You're listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in just a few moments.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
All right, we are back out here, Student Activities Center here. Pacelli with a very comfortable first half lead, 26-8, our scoreboard reading. 4:13 here to go in this opening half here. Pacelli inbound it here, Ella Van Order. You got Zdroik, Van Order, Koenigs, Yenter, and Zaszewski on the floor. And we'll get a foul, I think, on that will be Piper Moyer. So that'll be on Zdroik, her first personal. Team foul number 3. Both teams now with 3 fouls apiece. And Piper Moyer tended to here. Johnson over to Morgan Pear, back to Johnson to Pear here. Cross court pass to Ellie Schwabe. Bianca Smith. Koenig's playing some pretty good defense there for the Cardinals. Koenig's just the sophomore. Ski's Meat Market. Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and so much more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Bounces it into Johnson. Johnson over to Smith. This is short, gets her own rebound, and it'll go Pacelli basketball here. So 3:23 to go in this opening half. Today's game brought to you in part by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Van Order over to Koenigs up top. Gets it over to Zdroik. Into Haley Zaszewski. And Morgan Pear pulls it out of there. Out front to Johnson. 3 ball on the way. Long 3 at that. That was Johnson. Unable to convert on that. Nice passing there by Zdroik. Van Order doing some work down low. Turnaround jump shot. And Kaylin Yenter. So 28-8 our score. Back up top to Ellie Schwabe. Koenigs comes out of there with a left-hand layup. Counted for Lexi Koenigs. And Koenigs having a pretty nice night here. 6 points for the Cardinals. Up top to Schwabe. And picked off by Koenigs. Boy, I tell you what, she's playing it. And put back there by Zdroik. So 6 points now for Zdroik. Gets it down low into McKenna Kirsenlohr. Yenter comes out of there with it. Nice pass down low into Zdroik, and converting that is Jaden Zdroik. And a nice pass there by Kaylin Yenter. So Zdroik now with 8 points. Cross court, long pass there to Molly Johnson. Johnson, the junior here for the Green Devils, gets it out to Ellie Schwabe into Pear. And down low, scored for Kirsenlohr. Her first 2 of the game here. And Pacelli will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a brief commercial pause of 1:02 here in this opening half of play. Pacelli out front 34-10. You're listening to and watching high school girls tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, back here after the 30-second timeout called from Stevens Point. Pacelli here, so Pacelli will have possession here. 1:02 remains in this opening half. Sankey inbounded here for the Cardinals. And order near side, long pass to Sankey, and nearly able to try to hang with that just out of her outstretched arms here. It'll go Adams Friendship basketball here. So Molly Johnson will bring it up over the timeline for the Green Devils. Kicks it out to Bianca Smith, tiptoeing the line there. Nice pass inside to Johnson, misses long. Zashewski with a nice rebound there. Gets it out to Zdroik. Just under 30 seconds to go, and Yenter unable to convert on that. Back up with it and score it for Haley Zashewski. 6 points now for Haley. Johnson thought about the 3-4 a moment, and order running the length of the floor here. Nice pass down low into Yenter, and Kaylin Yenter will go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line for the 4th time tonight. Of course, Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel, call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Yenter unable to convert on her first. She'll get a second. 7.4 seconds remain in this first half. And count it for Yenter. Johnson back over to Kirsenlohr. Long three. Misses short. And that'll be after the horn. First half in the books here. It's been all Pacelli here. 37-10 is our score. We'll take a brief pause here. We'll get a few minutes of commercials. We'll come back here. We'll go through our first half recap in terms of scoring. And then back here in just a few moments, you're listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight. Pacelli out front 37-10. We'll take a brief commercial pause. Back in a moment.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Pacelli Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a fourth-generation local business, Pacelli Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pacelli Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at PacelliFuneralHome.com.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
All right, back out here, halftime recap here. We're at the half. It is 37-10. All Stevens Point. Pacelli will go through our first half scoring here, starting first with the Green Devils here of Adams Friendship. They are led tonight in the first half in scoring from Piper Moyer with 4 points. 2 points for McKenna Kirsenlohr, 2 points for Morgan Pear, and 2 points for Bianca Smith. Total of 10 first half points for the Green Devils. Switching over to the Cardinals, first half scoring. They are led tonight in the first half. Kaylin Yenter with 10 points. Jaden Stroik with 8 points. Lexi Koenigs with 6 points. Haley Sasewski with 6 points. 5 points for Ella Van Order and 2 points for Sammy Sankey. So the 37 first half points for the Cardinals. Cardinals, again, as we mentioned, 8-2 overall in the season. They're led in scoring on the season by sophomore Maddie Pionik, 16.5 points. She is not in the game this evening here. She's in street clothes. Jaden Stroik, 15.4 points per game, and then Haley Sasewski with 10.9 points per game. To give you just a little bit of context in terms of the Cardinals' production. On the rebounding side, Stroik averages nearly 8.5 rebounds a game. Haley Sasewski averages nearly 8 rebounds per game. And Stroik averages nearly 9 assists per game. And Pionik, 4.2 assists per game. So Stroik averages nearly a triple-double in terms of points, rebounds, and assist production on the season. I know Coach Smaglik has certainly mentioned that as far as just the production on so many different levels for the sophomore. And again, Pacelli with a comfortable lead here. We'll take a brief commercial pause. We'll bring it right back here. You're listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
You may not know where you stand with today's youth, but you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
All right, back here, just 4.5 minutes here left in this halftime here. As we mentioned, I will go through our scoring one more time here real briefly here. Adams Friendship, again, 10 first half points, led by Piper Moyers 4, Morgan Pear with 2, Bianca Smith with 2, and McKenna Kersenlohr with 2. We'll recap the Pacelli scoring, 37 points, led tonight from Kaylin Yenter's 10 points, 6 of those coming from the free throw line for Yenter to lead all scores. Jaden Stroik with 8. Haley Siseski and Lexi Koenigs with 6 points apiece. Ella Van Order with 5. And Sammy Sankey with 2. As we mentioned earlier, both teams back in action here. Pacelli will be at Pittsville on Friday night. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off over in Pittsville. And then again next Tuesday, home here against Tri-County. Adams Friendship, on the other hand, they will be back in action this Thursday, the 9th. They'll be at Mauston, and then they will be hosting Wisconsin Dells next Friday, the 17th. The next couple of games for Adams Friendship again. And Adams Friendship, their last game, they narrowly lost 54-47 at Ullman Bancroft. That was on Friday night, January 3rd. And as we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, Pacelli with that very impressive victory over the top-ranked Wisconsin Rapids Assumption, 59-54 last Friday night over in Wisconsin Rapids. So we'll have about 2.5 minutes or so here. We'll take a brief commercial pause one more time. We'll bring it back here for the second half. Again, our score reading 37-10, Pacelli girls out front. We will be back here in just a few moments on Zaleski Sports.
I'm going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
So after a couple years of this, it's time for more money, better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Is style your thing? Scene change? Great outdoors? Or maybe it's an experimental thing? Or getting everyone on the right path? And no matter yours, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, helping you get the career you'll love.
All right, back here, second half coming up here. Again, we went through our scoring here in the first half. Pacelli with the commanding lead here. But another half here to play. Coach P is getting his squad ready to go here. Pacelli will have possession here to start the second half. So you've got Stroik, Sankey, Zashevsky, Yenter, and Van Order on the floor now here for Pacelli. Molly Johnson on the floor, as well as Gwen Grancy, McKenna Kirsenlohr, Bianca Smith. In terms of starters for the second half, Sankey corner misses short. And it'll go Adams Friendship basketball. They'll say it was off Yenter. Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. So Johnson to bring it across the timeline here for the Green Devils. Swings it over to Smith, back over to Johnson. Pair being guarded there by Yenter. Takes it in down low. And Van Order comes out of there with a rebound. Ella Van Order. Swings it over to Sankey, over to Van Order, down low into Yenter, and score it for Kaylin Yenter. Kaylin now with 12 points in this contest to lead all scorers. 3 ball on the way, and count it for Bianca Smith, a 3 ball there. 5 points now tonight for Bianca. Yenter gets it down low into Haley. Zashevsky stays with a rebound. And coming out of there is Molly Johnson with it. Johnson over to Smith, back over to Johnson. Out over Morgan Pair. So a minute and a half into the second half here. Kirsenlohr goes up with it. She will draw the foul. Haley Zashevsky, the foul, her second personal, first team foul in this second half. Kirsenlohr unable to convert on her first of 2 free throw attempts. She will get a second. Kirsenlohr's second is up, and it is good. 1 for 2 now for McKenna Kirsenlohr. Scoreboard reads 39-14. Strike over to Van Order. Van Order surveying the floor here. Far side into Sankey, down low. Nice pass into Zashevsky here. She'll score it. And she's up to 8 points now. And we'll get a timeout taken by Coach Pease here. We'll take a brief commercial pause ourselves and be back here in just a few moments. You're listening to and watching high school girls tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
All right, back here. 41-14 our score here. Just got an update here. The Pacelli boys out front, I believe. I think I heard 29-4 over in Plainfield. Pretty commanding lead over there in that matchup. So that is Grancy down low. And Bianca Smith will pick it back up here for the Green Devils. Surveying the floor here for Adams Friendship. Smith taking it in. Nice, pretty nice move down there by Smith. Haley Zashevsky with a rebound out to Zdroik. Over to Yenter, and I think we're going to get a travel, and we will. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Ball thought about it there. Johnson for a moment. Kicks it back out to Curson Lord, far side over to Smith. 3-ball misses, and we'll get a foul called on the floor here. We'll see who it's on. I think they're going to maybe get Sankey on that one. That'll be her second personal, team foul number 2 in the second half. Curson Lord inbounded here for the Green Devils. Out up top to Smith. Nice take there by Pear. Back out to Smith. Smith takes it in. And Stroik with a rebound. Nice pass down low into Yenter. Yenter and convert it for Kalen Yenter. The nice find there by Jaden Stroik. So Yenter now with 14 points here. Had that 10 in the first half, 4 here in half number 2. 3-ball up on the way near side, and nothing but net there. Molly Johnson for 3. Her first 3 points here of the game. Sankey cross court to Van Order, down low into Yenter. Swings it out to Sankey, back over to Zdroik. Sankey 3-ball on the way. Not able to convert on that one. Pulled out of there. Nice job by Haley Zashevsky. Yenter tries to go back up with it. And Molly Johnson comes out of there with it for the Green Devils here. Lexi Koenigs to check in here for Pacelli here in this one. 13:53 remaining here in the second half. Pacelli all Pacelli pretty much in this one. Strike out ahead to Van Order. Van Order one person to beat. And they will say, I think they're going to say a foul on, did I look at that right? It looks like they're going to call Van Order for the offensive. First personal, team foul number 3. Lexi Koenigs, the sophomore, checking in here in relief of junior Sammy Sankey. Ellie Schwabi in for Adams Friendship. Curson Lore 3-ball on the way, misses short. Rebounded, but a foul beforehand. That's Bianca Smith who came out of there with a rebound. That'll be the second foul on Jaden Stroik. Team foul number 4 in this second half. Bianca Smith unable to convert on her first of 2 free throw attempts. She'll get a second. And not able to convert on that one, misses long. And I think they're going to call maybe a lane violation perhaps. So Smith will get a retry here. And is able to convert on that one. We'll get a timeout taken by Coach Pease and Adams Friendship. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You're listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight, brought to you in part from our friends from Hoff-Favor Realty. Back here in just a moment.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
All right, we are back here. Jolly basketball 13:25 here to go. The 25-point lead here for the Cardinals. Koenig, Droik, Van Order, Sisevsky, and Yenter on the floor now for the Cardinals. Swings it over to Van Order. 3-ball on the way, in and out. Haley Sisevsky, nice rebound, nice work down there, gets it. Van Order goes up with it. And Johnson comes out of there with it. And called for the double dribble here, so it'll go back to Pacelli. Stevens Point Orthopedics proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at stevenspointortho.com. Van Order, I'm going to say, stepped on the line, so it'll go Adams Friendship Basketball. The Rock and Roll Cafe, find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday, fish fry, and service with a smile, open daily for breakfast and lunch, only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. So Schwabe up top, back over to Molly Johnson. Johnson nearly pickpocketed over to Kersenlohr. Out to Johnson, back over to Ellie Schwabe. And we'll get a blocking foul called. That'll be on Zdroik, her third personal. And Sammy Sankey will check in for Zdroik now. Team foul number 5 for the Cardinals. Bounce pass. Haley Sisevsky with an interception there. The turnover by Adams Friendship, so it'll be back over to Pacelli, over to Koenig. Down into Sammy Sankey. Swing pass out to Van Order. It'll stay here. Felt's Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. That's Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Also brought to you in part tonight by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. So 3-ball on the way for Adams Friendship. 3-ball for Ellie Schwabe. Her first 3 points here of the game. 43-21 our score. Pacelli out front. Koenig's over to Van Order. Van Order back over to Koenig's. Over to Haley Sisevsky, and will get a foul called. I think they're going to get Johnson on that one. That'll be the first team foul here for the Green Devils. That'll be her second personal foul. Sankey in a little bit of trouble there, gets it back out to Van Order. Van Order finds Haley, and nice for Haley Sisevsky. She now has 10 points in this one. Over to Johnson. Johnson back over to Schwabe. Thought about it for a moment there. Kicks it over to, and stolen out of there by Haley, out to Van Order. Van Order. And it's pretty good defense there by Johnson, but it'll stay Pacelli basketball. Checking in now for the Green Devils is number 13, Morgan Pear. She'll relieve Ellie Schwabe for Adams Friendship. Shesky fighting for it. Stays with it and draws the foul. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. So Haley will go to the Serpro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. First attempt is nothing but net. She will get a second. That foul, by the way, on Molly Johnson, her third. And Haley unable to convert, 1 of 2 on that sequence. 46-21 our score, 10:32 to go in this game. Kirsten Lord takes it in, rebounded by Yenter. Sankey being doubled there, over to Van Order. Van Order, nice move down low. Yenter with a nice rebound down low. She'll get fouled, and she'll go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, where she's been there, I believe, her 5th trip now here to the line.
Adams friendship foul on number 12, Deandre Smith. Second personal, team foul 3. Kaylin Yenter at the line for Pacelli, shooting 2.
And Yenter converting on her first of 2. Second on the way, rattles in, so 2 of 2 on that one. 16 points for Kaylin Yenter. Over to Johnson, long swing pass down into Pear. Johnson, 3-ball up, and count it for Molly Johnson. Her second 3-point field goal here in the second half. 6 points for Molly tonight. And Order into Sankey, trying to bounce it down into Haley there. Koenigs, and count it for Lexi Koenigs. Koenigs now with 8 points in the game. Long pass over to Smith. And Koenigs coming out of there with it. Koenigs going strong with it, and she'll be fouled. She'll go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Molly Johnson's 4th personal. Team foul number 4. Koenig's first attempt from the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line is good. Her second is nothing but net, so 2 of 2 there. Koenig's having a pretty nice night here, in my humble opinion. 10 points for Lexi, the sophomore. 52-24 is our score. Long pass over to Pear. Bounces it into Kirstenlohr. Kirstenlohr brought it down for a second. And Yenter, the rebound. You certainly, with that height, don't want to be doing lots of bringing that ball down like that. We'll get a foul on the floor here, I believe. That's on Morgan Pear, first personal, team foul number 5. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece here in the second half. We're under 9 minutes here to go. Pacelli again, pretty sizable lead here, but certainly going to play hard until that final whistle stays here. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more at Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. So Gwen Grancy with a foul. That is her 3rd. Haley doing a nice job there to stay with that. 13 points for Haley tonight. And the steal on that out in front to Zdroik. Nice pass to Koenigs, and Koenigs there to finish it off. Lexi Koenigs with 12 points now. And Yenter hustling to nearly steal that one away. So it's been all Pacelli here in this one. Certainly, as we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, feeling very good. Stolen away by Zdroik, out to Koenigs, and Lexi Koenigs scoring it again. Filling up the stat sheet is Lexi Koenigs. Bounces it into Kirsten Laura. Haley Saseski with a steal out to Zdroik. Zdroik, nice pass. And that is, recipient is Haley Saseski there. And she does a lot of that as well. Averages nearly 9 assists per game. Zdroik. Rebounded back there by Kirsten Laura. Kirsten Laura up with it. In and out, rebound by Koenigs. Zdroik brings it over the timeline here for Pacelli. Koenigs back out to Zdroik, over to Van Order. Zdroik turnaround jump shot in and out, rebounded by Haley, goes up with it, and they'll say Almond, or beg your pardon, Adams Friendship basketball. Sammy Sankey checking in for the Cardinals. Molly Johnson and Grayson Schwabe both checking in here for Adams Friendship. Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more. So they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, or Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Grancy for 3. We'll get a full timeout taken. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You are listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems, including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com.
All right, back out here, Student Activity Center. Our scoreboard here tonight reading 60 for Pacelli, 27 for the Green Devils here of Adams Friendship. Pacelli will have possession of this. 6:42 here to go in this one. Quite a different number of Pacelli players getting in on the action, and I think we're going to get a travel, and we will. So Made It Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual team uniforms and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at madeitcustom.com. So Johnson gets it over to Smith. Smith, long 3-ball. Koenigs trying to track that one down. Gets it down into Johnson, being guarded there by Smith. Smith comes out of there with, I beg your pardon, Sankey. It'll stay Pacelli basketball here. So Sankey inbounded here for the Cardinals. Out to Zdroik. Zdroik 3-ball on the way in and out. Rebound pulled down by Grayson Schwabe. Gets it over to Ellie Schwabe, over to Bianca Smith. Stolen away there by Koenigs. Over to Sammy Sankey, 3-ball. Nearly wanted to rattle there, in and out. So 5:30 to go in this one. Just behind the 3-point line there, unable to convert. Nice rebound. Some pretty good hustle points there for Bianca Smith. We'll get a foul, I believe. Let's see who that is on. I believe they're going to get Koenigs on that one. Her first personal foul, team foul number 6. Both teams now with 6 fouls apiece. Jenna Hinker checking in here for the Cardinals. The freshman is Jenna. Jenna number 12 here. Swing pass, 3 ball on the way, misses in and out. Nice strong rebound there by Haley Sisevsky. Nice job staying strong with that basketball. Foul on Adams Friendship. I think they're going to get Bianca Smith. That'll be her 3rd personal foul, team foul number 7. Shelly now with the 1-and-1 bonus situation here for Haley Sisevsky. And she's able to convert on the 1-on-1, the front end of the 1-and-1. We'll get a second from the infamous Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Second on the way is good. Converts 2 of 2 in that sequence. Out to Johnson. Hustling forward is Droig, jump ball. It will stay here with Adams Friendship. So Adams Friendship has the 7 personal, or team fouls, I should say, putting the Cardinals in a single bonus situation. Long 3 on the way, in and out, rebounded by Kirsenlohr. And Kirsenlohr scored for Adams Friendship. She now has 5 points in this one. Koenigs over to Zdroik, back over to Jenna Hinker. Hinker thought about it for a moment, over to Haley. 3 ball misses a little long, nice rebound. Good work there by Kaylin Yenter. So Yenter leading all scorers tonight with 18 points. Koenigs hustling for it, nearly was able to come out of there with what would have really impressive hustle points. Johnson up over to Smith. Smith going baseline, back out to Kirsenlohr. Kirsenlohr gets it out to Smith, back up top over to Johnson, back into Ellie Schwabe. Adams Friendship swinging the basketball pretty well, although at this point in the game they are looking for points in a hurry. We'll get a foul on the floor. That will be Bianca Smith going to the line here for the Adams Friendship Green Devils.
Cardinal foul on number 3, Haley Sisevsky, 3rd personal, team 7th.
Foul on Haley there, her 3rd personal.
Friendship shooting 2.
Smith unable to convert on the first of 2 free throw attempts.
In the game for the Green Devils, number 3,
she will get a second.
and number 13, Morgan Hare.
Second up misses short, so nothing lost there, as they say. Hinker with a rebound. Stroik into Koenigs, down low into Haley. Sisevsky takes it in, nice move. She'll go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, where you can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Gwen Crancy, I beg your pardon, with her 4th foul. Haley unable to convert on that first attempt. She'll get another. Second one rattles in there for Haley. So 4 of 6 here from the charity stripe for Haley tonight. 67%. Johnson down into Grancy, gets it down, and they'll say off Adams Friendship. We'll get some substitutions here for Pacelli. Madison McCarron, it looks like. Madison Shirk as well. Under 3 minutes to go in this one here. So that's Matecki, Rebecca Smith, and Addison Shirk. Shirk over with it. Addison, the sophomore. Get a foul called here. Addison will get a chance to score some, get into the scoring column here for the Cardinals.
Addison Shirk at the line for Pacelli, shooting 1 plus the bonus.
Shirk, nothing but net on that one. So her first points here tonight, the free throw, nothing but net. She'll get a second. And nothing but net there. It's a nice job to Addison Shirk. Textbook free throw shooting there. Her first 2 points of the game. Swing pass over to Morgan Pear. 3 ball on the way from Johnson, in and out. Rebounded by Pear. Rebecca Smith guarding her there, takes it. Addison Shirk comes up with a rebound. Out to Zdroik. At the 2-minute mark now here, this one. Jenna Hinker over to Shirk, 3 ball, in and out, rebound down low, that's Smith. And Gwen Grancy with a rebound. Cross court over to Pear, back over to Smith. Back over to Pear. Takes it in, jump stop, jump shot, unable to convert on that. We'll get another substitution here. Lexi Koenigs to check back in here. She'll check in for Jaden Zdroik. Hinker misses in and out. Shirk will stay. Pacelli basketball. Shoot a Funeral Home. Shoot a Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shootafuneral.com. That's shootafuneral.com. And Anna Matecki with her first 2 points of the game. Going strong with it and back up with it, in and out, rattles in and out. Coming out of there with that is Gwen Grancy. Tries to bounce it in. Grancy thought about the 3 for a moment, and back over to Johnson. Johnson, the good take inside, misses it short. Rebound by Smith. So that clock in final run mode here. Koenig's over to Shirk. And that will be a final out here Final score 69-29, Stevens Point Pacelli over the Green Devils here of Adams Friendship. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up here in just a few moments. The Nasonville Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So hopefully get a few words here with Coach Smaglick and a player or two of tonight's game here for Zaleski Sports. We'll take a brief commercial pause. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game and be back here in just a few moments on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we are back out here live here at Student Activity Center here at Stevens Point Pacelli. Pacelli girls come out of here with a very impressive and commanding 69-29 lead tonight over Adams Friendship, the Green Devils of Adams Friendship. They fall now to 5-8 overall. Pacelli improves to 9-2 on this regular season here tonight in this non-conference game. We'll go through our scoring here first, and then hopefully, like I said, we'll get a few words, hopefully, with Coach Allison Smaglik, as well as a player or two of the game tonight for our Zaleski Sports Highlight House tonight. We'll start with the Green Devils of Adams Friendship. They were led tonight in scoring by 6 points from both Bianca Smith and 6 points from Molly Johnson. They get 5 points tonight from McKenna Kersenlore. 4 points tonight for Piper Moyer. Gwen Grancy had 3 points. You get 3 points also from Ellie Schwabe, and then you get 2 points here tonight from Morgan Pear. So the 29 points for Adams Friendship. Switching over to the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals. They were led co-leaders tonight in scoring. Kaylin Yenter had 18 points, as did Haley Siseski tonight. So 18 points apiece for those two. You get 14 points tonight from Lexi Koenigs. You get 8 points from Jaden Zdroik. 5 points from Ella Van Order. You get 2 points tonight from Sammy Sankey. And you get 2 points tonight from Addison Shirk, both of those from the free throw line tonight for the sophomore Addison Shirk. And Anna Matecki rounding out the scoring tonight for Stevens Point Pacelli with 2 points. So the 69 points tonight for Pacelli, the very impressive victory tonight. Like you said, hopefully we'll get a few words here from Coach Allison Smaglik here. As we mentioned tonight in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, Pacelli will be back in action. They will be back at it Friday night. They will be over in Pittsville. That is a 7 o'clock conference contest. Again, Pacelli 3-0 here in the CW South Conference. The co-leaders in that conference, along with the Eagles of Almond Bancroft. And then following that game, they will be back in action next Tuesday night at home here, where they will be hosting the Penguins of Tri-County High School. Adams Friendship, on the other hand, as we mentioned, they fall to 5-8, remain 1-0 in conference play. They'll be back in action on Thursday night. They will be at Mauston. And then next Friday, they will be hosting Wisconsin Dells. A couple of conference games here coming up for the Green Devils here of Adams Friendship. Like I said, hopefully we'll get a few words from Coach Allison Smaglik here, and a player of the game for our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. We'll take just a brief commercial pause here, Braden, and we'll be back here in about just a few moments on Zaleski Sports. You're listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in just a few moments.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We're back, Braden. All right, we are back here, Zaleski Sports here. We'll hopefully get a few words here from Coach Allison Smaglik, along with a Zaleski Sports Highlight House player tonight. We'll do that, and then certainly we'll try to run through our second half scoring. Looks like tonight's Zaleski Sports Highlight House player tonight will be sophomore Lexi Koenigs and Coach Allison Smaglik. Sorry about that. Nice job tonight. Thank you. All right. Coach, you guys come off here. You guys had a really, really tough game on Friday of last week. A very impressive game, I must say, to knock off the Assumption Royals, the number one team certainly in that division. How do you guys prepare for, obviously you that was a grinder, no doubt about that. And then you come back out here on a Tuesday night here. Talk about the whirlwind of emotions, probably more than anything.
Yeah, well, you said, like we really grinded out a win on Friday, which was extremely huge for us coming into a tough week too. We didn't take Adams Friendship lightly at all. We got that target on our back, and it's even bigger now. But I am extremely impressed and proud of the girls we had. We're missing 2 of our varsity players, and then Maddie Pianic, one of our leading scorer, was injured, so she had to sit out. That's why we got Lexi here. She played a fantastic game, gave us that spark that we needed, and everybody had a role on this in this game. And it could have went south, but they all worked together and worked hard.
You did, and I think just to come off after the wave of emotions Friday night, to grind a game out like that against Assumption, and then to come back out here and put kind of an exclamation point on to tonight's game, no doubt about it. Doesn't necessarily get any easier. You guys are back in action, I think, on Friday night over in Pittsville. How do you guys get ready for Pittsville Friday night?
We have 2 practices that we really have. I always say this: win or lose, there's always something you can take away from a game. I wasn't happy with some of the stuff on the defensive end, and I think we can definitely clean that up. I know there was a lot of different personnel that was in there, so they did the best that they could. But Pittsville is definitely a lot better experienced team than Adams Friendship. So again, it's just going to be like the Assumption game. We're expecting it to be a good game. We're looking for the energy to be exactly where it was against Assumption. And probably we're coming up against one of the best players in our conference with Reese Grimes. So we have a lot to prepare for, and hopefully come out with another W.
Well, excellent, Coach. Anything more you want to say? Otherwise, I know I'm sure you'll be game prepping for Pittsville on Friday night.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that we get our bodies rested. Hopefully Maddie is ready to come back. It seems like her back is doing a lot better, and unfortunately we'll still be out with Milena and Katie for the rest of this week. But I have full faith that Lexi here, after this, will get her going and build her confidence, and she'll be able to step into that Pittsville game whenever she's called on and perform how she performed tonight.
No doubt about that. Well, Coach, nice job tonight. Good luck over in Pittsville. This is, as Coach Smaglick mentioned here, Lexi Koenigs, the sophomore. You had a fabulous game tonight. As Coach said, you really kind of called upon you had a lot of minutes tonight, certainly to fill in the role. We've seen you play in JV, certainly very capable, no doubt about it. Talk about your role with this team. You had 14 points tonight, by the way.
I don't know, I was definitely really nervous coming out, but my coaches helped me build up the confidence, and so did my team, and I got through this, and I got to be able to perform good tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you definitely did. Again, kind of coming in here, and as Coach Smaglick said, you guys will be going into Pittsville, very solid game over their great player in Reese Grimm, I believe it is. And most definitely, it's going to be pretty much everybody doing different things. Where do you go from here? What is your... Would you say your role, and how do you prepare for the next several days here?
I definitely got to pay attention in practice and really focus up, because we got a big game coming, and I definitely think it's going to be a lot harder than the competition I've ever played. So just really focus up and listen to everybody. And yeah, that's pretty much. So yeah.
Well said, Lexi. Well, I don't know if you know the drill or not, but what we'll do is I'll count you down. I'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll give you the mic. I'll have you say your name, look into the camera, and say that you are in the highlight house. So we will go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Lexi Koenigs, and I'm in the house.
Nice job tonight, Lexi. That is sophomore Lexi Koenigs. Nice job tonight. She is our Zaleski Sports highlight house player. Good luck Friday night in Pittsville. Thank you. So sophomore Lexi Koenigs getting a little bit of love here from the Pacelli faithful, no doubt about it. But again, she comes out here, as Coach Smaglick mentioned, she called upon to do some different things. They are down a couple of seniors. Of course, as we heard, Maddie Pianic injured right now. Hopefully she'll be back in a very short period of time. But again, a final out here tonight, 69-29. Pacelli girls will be back in action at Pittsville on 7 o'clock on Friday night. For Brandon Berencott and Braden Sutter tonight on our production, bidding you a very good rest of your Tuesday night here. Again, a final, Pacelli 69, Adams Friendship 29. You've been listening to and watching high school girls basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Have a good night.